You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet ache, the heaviness, the knowing that something needs to shift, but you're not sure how? You don't need to figure it all out. You just need a space to release, realign, and remember who you are. I'm Jennifer Pilates, and I invite you to join me for Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing, a sacred healing experience that goes far beyond Reiki. This is a transformational energy work that cleanses the emotional clutter, clears energetic blocks, and realigns your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. Held under the sacred light of the moon, you'll enter a deeply nourishing frequency where healing happens on every level. If you've been carrying too much, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Your healing, your release, your return to light. Reserve your space for the next Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing at jenniferpilates.com. Come as you are, leave, transformed and empowered, body, mind, and spirit. Welcome to Empowered Within, a soul-quenching, transformational podcast that will set your soul on fire through candid and inspiring conversations. Leading experts, celebrities, healers, and I share our journeys of how we've overcome challenges to living an empowered life from within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates. Welcome to another episode of Empowered Within. Hi there, and welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates, spiritual mentor, intuitive medium, and your guide to moving through change with clarity and calm. Don't we just know we've got a lot of change coming at us? Yesterday's full moon arrived supercharged with ongoing solar storms that we are still in the midst of. Think a bright moonlight plus a solar tailwind. What's the vibe? Clear, magnetic, and action-orientated. Over the next 48 hours, expect momentum both in what needs to be released and what's ready to land. What's ready to help move you forward in this time and space? Sit back, relax, and let's dive into all the energies that's going on right now. When solar activity spikes, our nervous systems tend to run a little hot. Pair that with full moon energy that spotlights truth, and what we get is a window where clarity snaps into focus and energy moves fast. This isn't about hype. It's about paying attention to what's naturally rising to the surface within you. Things that you can watch for within the next 48 hours. Surge of luck, abundance, and magnetic opportunities, rapid manifestations, and real-world signs that your intentions are taking shape. Surprise messages or invitations, green lights where things once stalled, and now, oh wow, that just happened? Breakthroughs and long-sought closures. Ooh la la. Heartfelt communication. This is a time for forgiveness can come through, healing, and that exact conversation that you've been needing. It can happen now. Strong clarity on what belongs and what has run its course. This is perfect timing for clearing old energy to make room for the new. You may notice heightened motivation, more creative drive. You have permission to dream without limits and actually believe that what you're dreaming is possible. It's a time of being pulled toward authenticity, expressing your true self, embracing what makes you, you, and stepping fully into your power. Body cues that you may be noticing during these solar storms. Fatigue, restlessness, waking up between 2 and 4 p.m. Very, very common during solar storms. Repeating numbers 111, 88, or 99 keep popping up. Take them as little winks to stay open to blessings. It's also a time where you might feel exhausted one moment and full of energy the next. It's okay. This is the energies of the solar storm coming through to help cleanse your body, to release any dense energies, any blockages. This is what those solar storms help. They help to release what's going on so that you can feel lighter in your own body, so that you can have the clarity and the calmness coming through. Now, I know during the midst of it, it might not feel that way. You see, even I have these moments. Yesterday is when I wanted to do this podcast, and I'm doing it today. Why? Because I couldn't move. All of a sudden, I was so tired, but it was this beautiful, peaceful tiredness. And I leaned into it. I laid down, I put on my Reiki music, I did a full Reiki meditation, and I received the messages that were coming through. So I say, when you have those moments, whether you know it's a solar storm or not, if you have that sense of, oh my goodness, I just can't even keep my eyes open anymore, don't fight it. Lean into it. Take those moments to rest. In those moments of rest is where there's insight, where there's clarity, and where there's rejuvenation. So if you're feeling a little sensitive right now, you want to keep things simple. Hydrate. Make sure your electrolytes are good. Ground your feet on Mother Earth or on the floor. You want to limit the doom scrolling, limit late night scrolling, limit scrolling altogether. If you can, put down the phone, put away the computer, and move away. This is the time. Get outside in nature. Go for a walk. Try a 3-minute breath reset. I love these. Have you ever done them? I'll walk you through it. Ready? Okay, we're not going to do the full 3 minutes, but I'm going to give you what you do. So you will inhale for 4 counts. You will exhale for 6 counts. Notice your thoughts, images, or anything that comes up on repeat. That pattern is guidance. And so you're going to do that for 3 minutes. So you'll inhale for 4, exhale for 6, repeat that for 3 minutes. Pay attention for what comes up for you. Have a journal by so that you can write down what's coming through. The beautiful full moon makes it easy to see what strengthens you and what feels heavy. Letting go isn't failure. It's choosing alignment. When you clear what's complete, space opens and the right people, ideas, and opportunities, well, they slide right on in. So during this time, I want you to ask yourself and be honest. What am I done carrying? What am I done with? What am I ready to let go of? Notice that theme? Next. What am I ready to welcome that feels true to my heart? What am I ready to welcome that feels true to my heart? What do I desire to bring in to my life? What are my top 3 biggest hopes and dreams that I'm calling in? There's a theme there. Next, what small steps can I take today to meet what I'm trying to welcome into my heart? What small steps can I take today to pull in the energies of what I'm trying to align with? What small steps today can I take to meet myself, to lean in to my highest timeline? Right now, where we're at, energetically, astrologically, in this moment in time, in the month of August, which if you've listened to the earlier podcasts, you know there is a lot going on this month, and there's still so much to come. This is a really big turning point month. This is a fortunate turning point that we're all in right now. So lean in. Trust what moves. Trust what falls away. And meet the moment as the most honest version of you. Meet what's coming in. Lean in with it. Under this energy, the extraordinary truly becomes possible. one grounded step at a time. All you have to do is lean in. Remember, we've got Mercury coming to the end of its retrograde. So all the seeds that you've been planting, you're almost ready to lean in and take action. Not just yet, but it's coming. There's so much momentum building. Lean in. Get excited. This is your time. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Who Knows What's Going On with These Energies. Thank you for bringing me along on your spiritual path, for allowing me to help shed light on some of the things that seem so far out there. For some of you, it might seem so woo, and you know how I feel about that word, but what we're doing is we're bringing the reality, the knowledge, the practicality into the woo. It doesn't have to be all that woo-ness, right? This is about what really is going on in reality. How can we ground into it to feel safe, to feel calm, and to be able to take the right next step forward? If you're looking for support mapping out your right next step on your spiritual journey, whether that's an intuitive check-in, a Reiki energy reset, or a mindset realignment, email hello@jenniferpilates.com with the subject line support and a little bit about what's going on. Where are you on your path? I'll reply with the next best options based on what you've given to me, how I have tuned in energetically. I'll reply with the next best options so that we can help guide you to get you exactly where you need to be from point A to point Z on your spiritual path. So again, email hello@jenniferpilates.com, subject line support. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me where you're on your path. And I'll reply, intuitively aligning with your energies, with the next best options to help you move forward, to help you expand, so that you can lean in to truly be the authentic self that you are and to shine your light. Until next time, stay empowered and stay aligned. Remember, your light knows the way. And as always, may you live an empowered life from within. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to Empowered Within with Jennifer Pilates. Your feedback is important. It helps me to connect with you and gives me insight into who you are and what you're enjoying about the show. For today's show notes and discount codes from today's sponsors, head over to jenniferpilates.com. Until next time, may you live an empowered life from within. What if your wellness practice could feel like a sacred return instead of another thing on your to-do list? Welcome to the Jennifer Pilates Wellness Studio, your on-demand sanctuary for realignment, healing, and empowerment. Inside, you'll find a unique fusion of Pilates-based movement, Reiki-infused meditations, and mindful body practices designed to support the woman over 40, living with more energy, ease, and alignment. This isn't just fitness. This is full body, whole being recalibration. Whether you've been feeling out of sync, burned out, or just craving a space that gets you, this is for you. With flexible monthly and annual memberships, you can begin wherever you are and grow from within. Start today at jenniferpilates.com. You don't need to do it all. You just need a place to come home to yourself. This is that place.